Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Watson is in the building.
What's up?
So great to have you here as you're warming up for Coachella. Only a couple of months to go. A big thing that's an incredible achievement.
It's pretty crazy that this little dude from South Africa could end up
Yeah, I mean, how did it happen?
It's been a long time coming. I've been touring the US since March 2018. I've been there a few times, and the shows have just kind of got better and better and better. And my agent there's kind of really done some great work for me. So the trajectory is kind of like planned it for Coachella, and now it's happening.
And have you been to Coachella before?
I've never been to Coachella.
So that makes it even more exciting.
It's going to be insane.
All we know are like the great pictures with the big wheel, and that's about it. What are your perceptions of Coachella, having not been there at all?
Very fashion based. I mean, I think that's what everybody thinks of, right? So I'm definitely not going to be able to go in a black t-shirt.
Well, I mean,
and
you
black
can,
shorts.
because when you're a superstar, no one really cares what you wear.
Superstar, come on.
No, come on, you're performing at Coachella. You are a superstar. You are. You weren't always a superstar. It started off in like your bedroom, correct?
Started off a very long time ago, just writing music for fun. Yeah, over a decade ago, maybe like 15 years ago.
And apparently, it wasn't really part of your plans.
Not really, no. I mean, I just enjoyed writing music and writing songs and making house music. And obviously, eventually when the music becomes good enough, people want to book you for it, and that's kind of like where the gigging side came from. Yeah.
And when was the first time you felt like, hey man, I might be good at this thing?
Maybe the first time that I played outside of South Africa.
Where
I realized,
did you play?
I think it was Mozambique, which is a strange market. Might sound like a strange market, but
no, not at all.
No.
Mozambicans know how to get down.
They know how to get down.
Yeah,
I mean, I went to that gig and everyone knew like all of the music, and it definitely wasn't what I expected it was going to be.
I mean, South Africa, just providing music for all of Africa, we take it for granted. But you travel all across Africa, and even I am stunned by how much South African music they consume. Why? I mean, other than access, do you think we sort of leaders, I would say, in the market?
Honestly, I really don't know. I suppose everybody, all the countries have their own talent, but maybe it's just because with South Africa, being like a leader of Africa, like our artists can reach a little further maybe.
I think it's also the sound. I really think a lot of the sound you can't find anywhere in the world. I mean, you even see in the United States how they're sort of adopting that sort of South African sound.
Yeah, I mean, even when talking about Afro House, which has kind of blown up over the last 2 years, that's thanks to mainly Black Coffee and that kind of crew. That sound is very African, and it's totally blowing up Europe.
Absolutely.
And it's all over Ibiza.
Yeah.
So
We're still hanging out with Carl Watson. He's preparing for Coachella, and you're playing at the, what's it called, stage?
the Yuma Tent.
Yuma Tent. And great names included in that lineup.
Fatboy Slim,
Oh my
Malay,
gosh.
Peggy Go, Martinez Brothers. Yeah, there's really huge artists from all over the world that are playing on the stage.
And to have your name alongside those names
Mind blowing.
is, I was about to sway on the radio. I was about to say, it's a complete mind, dude.
Yeah, it's actually insane. If you had said this to me even last year or 2 years ago, I would have thought you were crazy.
I mean, there's a bunch of DJs that are trying to get into the international scene, and we're seeing it happen. What do you think it is about you that sort of differentiates you from the rest, other than, of course, great management?
Great management. Honestly, it's probably the music, and people have asked me this so many times over the years, and I can't really quite put my finger on it, but the music that I write is unique in some kind of way. So I've managed to, over the decade of releasing it, to craft like a quite a unique sound, and quite a cool following of people. So over that, it's.
And over the years, you've had many different hits. Of all those hits, what's your single ladies? What's the one song that you play and people are like, that's the one?
As for your single ladies.
What's your single ladies?
My single ladies. It depends on where I'm playing, but I would maybe say Don't Talk.
More than Back to You.
More than Back to You. Yeah, actually, I haven't played Back to You for a few years now. I try and avoid it, honestly.
Of course, before you got onto the Coachella stage, there were many other smaller gigs. Which were some of your favorites around the world? And I mean, where have you been?
I think, if I could give you my top three, one would be my showcase I did at Truth. Rest in peace, Truth.
Yeah.
It's closed now in Joburg.
Yes.
Sao Paulo, I played on a rooftop to 800 people, and it was absolutely insane. And then in Arizona, I played a show to 400 people, but I was on the same level as all of them, and we went mad for 2 hours, and it was insane.
Wow. You don't have a bad job, eh? It's not bad at all. I could think of worse things.
Life could be worse.
You know what I mean? Okay, Carl Watson will be in the mix. You also have a brand new single.
Yeah, I Got You. It came out today featuring
Love
Apple
it.
Goulet.
And we get an exclusive listen to it.
Absolutely.
So it'll be the first song that you play in your mix today.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Kawasan will be in the mix between 5 and 5:30 on the way to Thabooty Drive Comedy Hoot.
5FM. Watch 5FM TV on YouTube. 5FM.